So a lot of you guys know that I film a few fishing TV shows for a living. What is the number one question that I ask the captain while we're planning for the trip? I always ask them if they have a 12-volt outlet so I could plug in my adapter to charge my batteries throughout the day, in case the fishing gets long, because everyone knows in fishing, the fishing don't always listen and they do not always bite. But with the AllPowers Portable Power Station, I no longer have to ask that question and I no longer have to worry about that problem. This portable power station can handle 600 watts, which is insane. To put that in perspective, the two Canon C70 batteries that I have to charge while I'm out on a boat only draw 55 watts for both batteries. So 600 watts is completely outrageous. Actually, these lights that are on my face right now are drawing 51 watts from the battery. So that should give you an idea of how awesome this battery is and how much 600 watts actually is. When the battery is completely dead, you can charge it from 0 to 100 in an hour and 20 minutes. The maximum wattage for input is 600. Also, just a heads up, the link to this battery will be down in the description if you're interested in picking one up after watching this video. So let's go over the main use case of why I use this battery for me. Like I said in the intro of the video, I use this mainly for when I'm out on shoots. That can be for when I'm offshore filming or just when I'm out filming in the field and the day goes a little longer than normal. A lot of you guys are probably thinking, you idiot, why don't you just buy more batteries for your camera? And that's a good question. I have 4 Canon C70 batteries. Each battery lasts 2 hours. When I'm out in the field by myself, it's perfectly fine. I normally don't have to use the power station. I use it maybe for the drone or anything else, cell phone. But other than that, I do not have to use it for my main camera majority of the time. But when I'm filming a fishing show, which I do a lot, I have another camera operator, he's on another boat, and he's also using a Canon C70. And I only still have 4 batteries. So that's 4 hours for each camera. So if the fish are biting, we can get in and out nice and easy, go shoot the interview, shoot some extra B-roll, and we'd be done for the day. But this is fishing. A lot of the times the fish don't like to bite, so we have to be out there, and we can't turn off our cameras. We have to keep it rolling in case something happens. Can't miss the action. So then we can hit record and get it. And when that happens, 4 hours for each camera is just not enough. When the battery gets low, we plug it into the power station with the regular Canon cables that came with the cameras. Time the battery is dying on the camera, these have been charged, fully charged, so we just rotate it every couple hours. And what's cool about it is the camera B guy, if we're inshore or offshore, he could toss me his battery and I could also put it on the power station as well, so we can just rotate. And one thing that I've noticed being out there, the battery, I think I've only had it down to 30% all day. So it lasts a long time for charging these Canon batteries. Also, it's always good to have a couple of batteries charged, so when you get back to the dock, you could shoot some B-roll, shoot the interview, shoot all the extra stuff that you have to do, and you have some juice. And the power station can do that when you're heading back to the dock. It does it fast enough. These batteries don't take forever to charge either. Another thing this battery is good for is taking it to the beach. Right now I'm in Myrtle Beach on vacation with my family. I'm about to head down there right now. Right now I'm up here shooting this for you guys, but yesterday I had it down there. Obviously when you're at the beach you don't want to be on your phone that much, but I have emails coming in that I have to check, have a business to run like everybody, and if my battery gets low, that will suck. So I had that down there with me, and I was able to plug in my phone, make sure my wife's phone is charged, make sure my phone's charged, so we could take photos and pictures of our kids too. There's a lot more than just work. I did not bring any professional cameras with me on this vacation. That's honestly, it's weird. That's the one thing my daughter asked me not to do, is bring any big cameras. She said just use your phone, so that's what I'm going to do. So with that, my battery dies quicker, and having that battery, being able to be out on the beach, it's pretty awesome to know that I don't have to worry about my phone dying. Obviously, if I'm in a place like the car, I could charge it in the car, my phone, or if I'm in a restaurant and I need my phone charged, I just bring a little battery. But this one, being out on the beach, I could charge several phones at once. So that is something that I brought this battery to Myrtle Beach because I knew, taking a lot of photos, taking a lot of video of my kids, my phone was going to die quicker because I like to shoot at the highest quality possible on these phones, 4K 60. Right now I'm shooting this in ProRes, so my battery is probably getting sucked dry. Anyways, that's another thing you could do with this battery is take it to the beach or take it to vacation with you so you never have to worry about anything dying. Obviously, don't just charge cell phones, you could charge anything with it. I've been charging, this room that we have don't have that many plugs in it. Only God knows why. Luckily, this battery's here. So anyways, like I said, I'm in Myrtle Beach right now, having a great time, finally a vacation. So with that, let's get back to the rest of the video. So that is what I use the AllPowers Power Station for. That's a lot of P's. It really is a good tool to have in the toolbox. Let's go over the specs because it has a lot of them. It has a UPS battery backup. So if you plug in your computer or anything you have at the house and your power goes out, it won't flicker. It'll stay on until the battery dies or until your power turns back on. It also has an app where you can make a few adjustments, see your percentage in case you're in a different room as the power station, or if it's tucked away in a boat like it is whenever I'm shooting. It can be charged from your car, solar panels, or your home outlet. It has 10 output ports total. 2 USB-C, 2 USB Type A, 2 AC outputs, 2 DC outputs, 1 car port output, and a wireless charger on top for your cell phone. It's a lot of ports. It has an LCD display, as I'm sure you saw throughout this whole entire video. It also has overload protection. So before we close out this video, I'm going to give you some perspective on how long this battery lasts for different items in your house. A car refrigerator for all you RVers out there, 40 watts, it will last 6.5 hours. A juice mixer, which is 400 watts, 30 minutes. A television, which is 100 watts, 2.5 hours. A lamp or a light, 30 watts, 8 hours. A fan, 50 watts, 5 hours. A laptop, 60 watts, 4 hours. But if you're editing, you can most likely cut that time in half. So I would highly recommend picking up this battery. Right now on Amazon, it's $200. When I purchased it, it was $300. So for some reason, they're running a pretty crazy deal on Amazon. I wish it was $200 when I purchased it. But either way, I mean, if I was you, I would pick it up pretty quick. So with that, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell notification, and I'll see you in the next video.